My husband Thomas had been gone for 2 years when I lost my job. People assume grief fades cleanly with time, like a bruise that changes color and eventually disappears. But grief doesn't leave that way. It just grows quieter, more private. It learns how to sit beside you without announcing itself. Thomas and I had been married for 27 years, a steady marriage, not loud or dramatic, built on routines and shared glances across the room that said more than words ever could. We talked about children once, more than once, actually, but life kept interrupting those conversations. Careers, timing, losses we didn't plan for. Eventually, we stopped talking about it, not because it didn't matter, but because we had chosen each other anyway. When he died, the house felt too large, too hollow. I developed habits to cope. I woke up early even when I didn't have to. I drank my coffee standing at the counter instead of sitting down. I folded laundry the moment it was dry because leaving it undone felt like giving up. Work became the place where I felt useful, needed, seen. So when my manager called me into his office that morning, I didn't feel nervous. I felt loyal. He didn't look at me when he said the words. Restructuring, shifting priorities, nothing personal. I had worked there for 11 years, stayed late, trained managers who would later outrank me, missed birthdays and postponed vacations because the company needed me. At 56 years old, I was being told my role no longer aligned with the company's future. He slid the folder across the desk. Severance, paperwork, finality. I nodded, thanked him, smiled politely. I didn't tell him my savings were thinner than they looked. I didn't tell him this job had become my footing after loss. I didn't tell him I didn't have a backup plan. I walked out with my dignity intact because it was the only thing I still had. I didn't know then that firing me would become the most expensive decision he ever made.